What's up, guys? Marty Sleva here from San Diego Comic-Con 2013, and I'm here with Steve Butts.
Hey, Marty.
Hey, Steve. We saw a bunch of Microsoft games. We're going to talk about one of them right now.
Whoa, which one?
Ryse!
Oh, that one, right.
Yeah, with a Y, not with an I.
Yeah, Ryse, Son of Rome. So this was debuted at E3, and kind of had a lukewarm response from a lot of gamers because it seemed to focus a lot on QuickTime events. There were a lot of button prompts on the screen, and it seemed to be sort of a very cinematic, high-intensity action game.
Yeah.
But it looks like it's got a lot of QuickTime events in it, and that turned a lot of people off.
Yeah, I mean, from seeing it at E3, I was like, this is pretty, but I feel like seeing it is the exact same as playing it.
Right, exactly.
So you got to see a little bit more, though.
Yeah, well, Microsoft said right after E3, they're like, it's not like that. We promise it's a lot more open-ended. It's just sort of the way that it was presented. That's our fault. We'll get that fixed. And so I came here to Comic-Con, and I thought, I want to check out Ryse. I want to see what they did. And I left with the same impression, I'm sad to say, because I really want to like this game. It's beautiful. Yeah. It's ancient Rome. Like it's got a lot of things in it that I like. But I was still turned off by what I felt was like the constrained nature of the combat. So I talked to the developers, and I said, I object to where you're going with the QuickTime events. And they said, well, we're going to make the button presses a lot less obvious. We're going to add in visual cues and audio cues, so it's not just press B. And I said, no, that's not my problem. My problem is that it feels like what I'm doing to interact with the enemies in the world is fairly canned and pre-scripted, and that to me kind of kills my enthusiasm a little bit. And I didn't feel like I got a really good answer to that from them.
Yeah, that whole thing of nonverbal communication in terms of QuickTime events to me is scary because Beyond Two Souls does the same thing.
Yeah.
And to me, that just made those QTEs really confusing.
Right.
And it was like, well, the character's shifting her body weight this way, so you're supposed to move along with her or against her.
Right.
And it's one of those things where it's like, well, at that point, just throw the X button up there and let's just get it done with.
Right. Let's call it what it is, right?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, like you said, I want to love this game. This game is gorgeous. I love Ancient Rome. Like, I love the vibe it was going for. But maybe it's just this demo, but they need to push past this. And hopefully, I mean, I don't know, are they going to be at Gamescom? I'm assuming
they're going to be at Gamescom. They're going to be showing off multiplayer there, they said. And then they made another promise yet again. You're going to get it finally at Gamescom. And I said, I'm excited at that prospect, but I'm going to wait and see. I will say when I said that I didn't feel like this was next gen, they said, well, what we're doing that's different from a game like, say, Batman Arkham Asylum, which has a very open-ended combat model, is they're really focusing on the expression of the characters. So it seems to be sort of a graphical focus for them, that through the use of these QuickTime-like events, they're going to allow you to see the expression on the face of a guy right before he gets a sword shoved through his neck.
I don't know if that's something do I need to watch someone's final moments over and over and over again?
You don't, but Microsoft is banking that a lot of gamers do want to see that, Marty.
Yeah, Ryse is one I think we're going to have to hold out on. They're going to have to show us something else, and again, the framework's there for something really cool, but they need to show us why we need to care about this.
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely. I will say, I mean, it is a visually stunning game.
100%.
The production values on this thing are fantastic. Yeah. The opening level where the Centurions are storming the cliffs of Dover, it looks like Saving Private Ryan.
Yeah.
I mean, it's so cinematic and so filled with emotion and drama. I just want the gameplay to be there, too.
Yep. You and me both, Steve. That was Ryse.
Whoa.
Yeah, we rose.
We totally
rose to the occasion.
With a Y.
So for everything else, Microsoft and San Diego Comic-Con, keep it right here on IGN.